Nutcracker is a fairly classical idea. It centers around one house, one home, one way of life. But what we're attempting to do here is to really pull that apart and talk about the layering of cultural identities that are really much more modern way to look at this story.
It's the perfect ballet for Brooklyn. It's all about diversity, divertissement. You know, it took like a rehearsal to create, just like one rehearsal. It was this whole story of the Drosselmeyer and the doll and him making her come to life, and then that idea just started to grow. We just, you know, Mike would say, I'm going to wear a lab coat and a white Einstein wig for this performance, and like, okay, and that was like, oh yeah, so he's the mad scientist in the lab. So it just, things just kept growing.
I got to be there in the making of the snow scene, which is the first incorporation of the LED lights into tutus, and that was really exciting time here.
The costumes are designed in such a way where the more motion you create, the more activated the lights become.
That's another reason that drew me to Brooklyn Ballet, because I've never seen like that before in anything, and it was cool how the lights motion sensor, so they move with the dancers and stuff. That was cool.
The current phase that we're in now is trying to figure out how to relate these disparate elements into one major production.
So we did an Arabian dance last spring, so we've reached out to that community to get Middle Eastern dance and really, again, authentic ethnic dancers or Middle Eastern dancers. We would like to do that with all of the dances. The Chinese dance, the Spanish dance.
Brooklyn Ballet doesn't just attempt to be diverse. It's no attempt. It's 100% diverse. I think it's probably something that you do not miss as an audience member.
So I see three major components of Brooklyn Ballet: the professional company, the school, and the Elevate program. One thing that's unique about Brooklyn Ballet is that the three work together to show the development of an art form and also to inclusively bring in all the variety and diversity that is Brooklyn.
They came to my school and started a second grade program, so then they asked me to come and dance.
When I went to visit the schools, I was shocked at the lack of integration of the schools. Bringing a ballet program was a really interesting thing for me to do, and I found an incredible amount of talent and ability in the schools.
That just taught me how to feel certain ways and dance it out, and I can talk about it even when I'm not dancing.
Dance is a big part of my life, and I feel like it's really important and it helps me express my feelings.
A lot of times I keep a lot of stuff inside, but I feel like when I dance I don't have to do that.
The general goal is excellence through inclusion rather than excellence through exclusion. And I think that's a kind of radical idea in ballet. I think traditionally the idea of excellence was definitely part of ballet from the beginning, but there was a tradition that's kind of leaves a bad taste in my mouth anyway, where it was excellence through those who can do and everyone else just stay out. And also, through bias.
And I feel like Brooklyn Ballet is an expression of forces people coming together, and the ballet is kind of levels, really is a equalizer. It's plie is a plie is a plie, no matter who's doing it.